Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Louis B. Fisher? Gonna rap to y'all for a little bit, man. I'm in the garage. I was in here working out, talking to the Lord, talking to myself, and I have not been all there for the last probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So this conversation is for you all, and it's also for me. I know what I titled the stream. I know I titled the stream that it was the last couple of hard last few days. But I just want to remind y'all that God is faithful. God is faithful, man. God would not put anything on us that we can't get through. We need to stop being so arrogant and thinking that we are the only people that are going through something. I pray that Erica, Kirk, and her family are okay. I pray that people stop trying to cause division on both sides of the aisle because it's a bit chaotic at this point. I pray that people stop comparing Charlie Kirk to George Floyd. It's not the same thing. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying simply it's not the same thing. I pray that all the tears you dropped over the last few days are not for nothing. I pray that the Lord hears your cry and that he touched the heart of all of these demons that want to do nothing but spew hate all over the internet. Wow. There's so many people who are in mourning right now. I pray that my mind and heart is cleared so that I'm able to provide the type of content for my supporters that you guys come here for. I say that because, content creators are people too. And when we go and we check these stories out, and then we have to communicate our positions and our point of views to our followers and supporters, you got to keep in mind that we're also going through the same thing that you are on that side of the screen. You understand? I'm not the type of person that cry. I don't cry when people pass away. I don't do that. I think there's a certain piece of me that's missing with that. Like, I want to be 100% there and present when dealing with my emotions. You know what I mean? I'm a human being, but I have seen so many deaths over the years. My upbringing was a little different, and I'm a little cold for some things and some topics, but not too cold to deal with it. Let me stop speaking in riddles and get straight to the brass tacks. I didn't like Charlie Kirk at first. I didn't like him. I thought he was a know-it-all. I thought that he was this brainiac that was just trying to make viral moments from college to college. I thought he was picking on these young kids. That's what I thought. Apricot tea, white apricot tea from Hillside, Hilltop Coffee. Yeah, so I thought that Charlie Kirk was a bully when I very first ran into his content. And I saw him talking to children, and I didn't know, what he was talking about. My bad, guys. I'm gonna try my best to read your comments while I live stream. My eyesight is not the same as it used to be when I was younger. A nigga getting old, man. But to God be the glory, because the other side of not getting old is not getting old. All right, so back to Charlie Kirk, man. I didn't like the brother. I thought that he was picking on kids. I thought that he was a shield for Trump. I thought he was a shield for MAGA. I thought he just was saying whatever would get the base riled up. I thought that he was actually spewing hate against black people because I'm black. I thought that by him standing against DEI, he was a racist. I thought these things. LFR family, my channel is filled with mostly conservative people at this point, right? And I know that, and this was my very first time voting conservative myself. So, and I'm still like a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my relationships, a lot of my friendships, a lot of my family, a lot, and I mean like 90 percentile are Democrats. So whenever I'm around them, you know what I mean, that's what we talk about. Whenever they come over here to functions, whenever we have cookouts, we can feed them niggas and everything. First thing they want to say, what's going on, Trump? That's what they say to me. What's up, Trump? Man, it's a damn shame what Trump doing to this country. It's a damn shame how he don't like black people and everybody just voting for him. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And I'm not there to go tit for tat, but I do have the hard conversations in up close and personal with black people who are very proud to be black people and believe that the Democrats have our best interests at heart. I'm just no longer one of them blacks who feel like Democrats have our best interests at heart. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Aaron. I just don't feel like the Democrats have our best interests at heart. So I progressed. I moved forward. I'm an actual progressive. Like for all of the black people who claim to be progressives, I'm an actual progressive. Someone who voted Democrat my entire life, lived in D.C. and Maryland, and voted Democrat, didn't even pay attention to what the politicians were supposed to do for us. Actually thought Obama was a phenomenal president. I thought he was the best. Man, I had $1 with Obama's face on it. I still got that $1 with Obama's face on it. I had newspapers. I rushed down to the gasoline station and bought as many Barack Obama newspapers as possible. I'm a real progressive, right? Because here I am, a married man of 27 years, 4 amazing children, and I'm not flexing, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you how God has blessed me. And just so y'all know, you can't brag about what you didn't earn. God gave you that. Stop feeling like you can flex on people. You ain't earned none of that shit. God gave you that. All right? And also, let me just make a side note right quick. Charleston White. I don't know if Charleston White is ever going to see this, but bro, you playing yourself, man. I get that that's a character, but not only do you sound dumb, you look dumb as shit. Stop. Like, show love, man. There's a way to still be in character and show people love. I mean, at what point is a nigga just going to say, you know what? I'd rather they laugh with me than at me. That's called character. Not just saying anything for them to laugh at me, but laugh with me. Let's all get together and do something amazing. All right, so let me move back on to my point. I'm a real progressive. I start learning stuff, right? And I start testing those theories. I started having those tough conversations. And I started thinking for myself that, you know what? This makes far more sense. Here I am living a conservative life, but voting Democrat. That makes no sense whatsoever. Now, I originally did it because I thought that I was voting for everybody else. You know what I mean? I thought that by me voting Democrat, I was voting to help people. I was voting because I thought Democrats was going to help my people. So you know what? I'm going to vote for them. I'm going to vote for them. Since all of them vote blue, I'm going to vote for them. I ain't got to vote for me. Nah. I got to a certain point where I realized that my vote was detrimental to other Americans. When I voted for Biden against Trump, my vote was detrimental to millions of Americans. Do you not know? I didn't know that Biden was going to open the floodgates. Open the floodgates for everybody to come on in. And if you can't get to the gate by yourself, we will fly you in. If you can't fly in, we would ship you in like cargo. I didn't know none of that was going to happen, but I was paying attention. And this is why I was paying attention so much. I was paying attention so much because I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. I have a service to provide to my people. When I know I've built an audience who are here because they appreciate certain content and they enjoy me as well, I try to show up and I try to give my people what they want while also being true to myself. So while doing that, I was forced to do my research. I was forced to find things out that I didn't know yesterday, last year, last decade, last century. And I started moving in that direction. So that's why God is absolutely phenomenal. I praise God for any of you guys that are under the sound of my voice right now. I just want you to know that I love you and you can't do shit about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Unless you come from my family. That's the only thing that's the only thing that will have me on your ass. That's it. But other than that, I love you. I didn't used to love white people, man. I didn't love nobody but black people. I thought that that's what we were supposed to do. I thought because we were made to believe that we were on an island and that we were the only people who were oppressed. We were the only people who was enslaved. We were the only people who was done bad by the white man. I believe that shit. Everybody go through something. Hold on. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Let me see here. Let me see. You have to stop feeding the trolls, dude. You don't have to come on here and justify to us. Stop responding to trolls, brother. Michael Gammon, let me, I appreciate you and I love you like a play cousin, but let me tell you something. I'm not responsible to trolls. I'm not responsible to supporters. I do what I do. I'm on here talking because I am clearing my soul. I'm clearing my mind. I want to discuss a certain topic. That's what content creators do. This is not about trolls. You know what? Shout out to the trolls, but the trolls don't have any impact or any power over me. And I pray that they don't have any power over you all, okay? And the problem is not only the trolls, the problem is also people who would disregard all humanity just for the sake of staying on the team. If you are a based conservative, I'm talking about you too. If you are a base liberal, I'm talking about you too. I'm talking about people who don't want to think for yourselves, who just want to lean towards party lines. In my opinion, you're just as much of a bitch as the other side. And I stand on that. Excuse my French, I am a bilingual Christian. I'm trying to work on that. The lukewarm church I am running away from, I promise you. God is working on me, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. Y'all already know, man. When I come to y'all with good intent. I'm not meat riding. If you want to leave the channel, you can leave the channel. If you want to support the channel, support the channel. I'm not at a point in my content creation where I have to meat ride anybody or respond to trolls. I care less about them. That's like giving Satan a lot of your attention, giving Satan being fearful of the negative instead of looking toward the positive. God is the positive. Ain't nothing bigger than the Lord. So a troll cannot bring me down. Demons cannot bring me down. So I believe because of that, it's my responsibility to let other people know who are bothered by trolls, to let other people know who are bothered by demons, that they can't do shit with us. They can't do nothing with us. We keep on talking about Israel are the chosen people. Do y'all not understand that we are sons and daughters of Israel? It's not only them that are the chosen people. We are the chosen people. Stop playing. We don't have to worship a certain part or a certain portion of this world. All of us will receive the promise as long as we do what we're supposed to do. So now, I said all that to say this. Brother, the trolls, they can get it too. And I do set aside some time to address the trolls, but this ain't it. This ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't that. Anybody that saw my video, I'm my messy ass garage, man. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for challenging me too. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the membership, Chris. All right, let me get back to it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Wonder Bread. Much love from your favorite white friend, LFR Jesus. What's up, LFR Jesus? I was just talking about you. I was just now talking about you, man. I promise you. I was just now telling somebody that I was in a conversation with that I used to be in Discord all the time with my supporters and with my new friends from around the world. And Jesus was in there. LFR Jesus was in there, right? A huge MGK fan. I remember that. And he went off to do stand-up comedy and everything, man. A phenomenal girl dad. That's what he is. He's a phenomenal girl dad. Phenomenal girl dad. And the ladies used to love him because he got hair like Jesus. So we called him LFR Jesus. Man, shout out to you, big dog. Good seeing you, man. Much love to you, brother. Yeah. So again, guys, content creation is what I do, all right? And if you're a content creator, cut on that camera and get to work. If you need some help, reach out to me with the word coach or just get the course that I created. Now, let me get back to it, guys. Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk should no longer be compared to George Floyd. We need to stop that. We need to cut that out. Not saying that George Floyd is the least of these, because we all are. We all are filthy rags. We all were born in sin, shaped in iniquity. We know that none of us are perfect. Not near one of us are perfect. And if you can look in the mirror and say that you're perfect, then let me come over here so I can be the last judge. I'm gonna be the last judge. I'm gonna slap the hell out of you if you tell me that you're perfect. The Lord created us to be exactly who we're supposed to be. As long as we follow his rules and guidelines and laws, then we will be good. But it's okay to check these fools from time to time. Just make sure you know what you're talking about, please. Do your research before you jump on social media and start being a damn thumb thug. Start being a keyboard killer. All because you know that can't nobody touch you behind that screen. Be careful. We all thought that Charlie Kirk could not be touched. He had a whole army of individuals behind him and beside him. He had actual shooters. He had military beside him and in front of him. And somebody was still able to touch him. Somebody was still able to touch him. But he lived his life for the Lord. You can't say that about Charlie Kirk. You can't say that about George Floyd. This dude lived his life for the Lord. People get out of jail after doing 10 years in prison, and niggas show them all types of love, all because they survived the jungle for 10 years, and they came out with all types of damn muscles. You get so much respect from me because you didn't criminalize some goddamn body, went to jail for it, got a whole bunch of muscles, came out as a better damn criminal as you ever been, and we are praising you. But somebody who lived their life for the Lord goes out of his way to minister to young children all around the world, to involve them in an intellectual discourse, so that they can learn and so that they can teach him something, so that he can gain some perspective from the young people. He did that while living for the Lord. George Floyd died, and they burned up his city. They threw Molotov cocktails through businesses. They flipped over cars, jumped on cars and started stomping on them. What the hell did those citizens do to you? What the hell did that business owner do to you? Huh? It's like y'all respect the criminal more than y'all respect an actual citizen with integrity, with honor, somebody that's working for their families. He actually just now used a fake $20 bill trying to buy something out of a store. They report him. They come pick him up. He still wouldn't listen to the damn cops. Listen to me, guys. Listen to the cops. Talk your shit, but listen to them. You can still talk. They can't punish you for that, but listen to them. Let everything else wash out in the damn courts or something else. Am I being naive? Probably. Are there people out there who have been criminalized by the police? Fuck yes. Don't fake like all police are good. Some of these niggas are nerds with badges. They wasn't shit when they was young, and they decided to grow up and get a badge and a gun so that they can do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Some of those guys work with some real guys, some real stand-up police. And since they are a part of the gang, they are protected. So I'm not naive. But I also seen the tape of George Floyd. His life could have been preserved had he listened. His life could have been preserved had he not tried to hurry up and swallow drugs. His life could have been preserved if he had gotten a damn car. If he had got out the car, turned around, got in the car, he wouldn't even been on the ground. They wouldn't even got to that point. They would not have got to that point. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Stop comparing Charlie Kirk to George Floyd, man. They're two different types of dudes. I ain't saying one is better than the other. We have all been born in sin, shaped in iniquity. We are all filthy rags. None of us are perfect. None of us. But they are not the same. Stop comparing them, okay? Charlie Kirk's fans and supporters, they mourned him by praying, joining hands all across the world. Not the city, not the country, the world. This dude was honored like he was a president because he was that impactful, not because he's a white man. Y'all some dumbass people, man. Y'all will be out here talking about, oh, they so upset because a white man killed a white man. Hi, look at y'all. It's the same, ain't it? Don't it feel the same? No, nigga, it's not the same. Do you know how dumb you gotta be to think that that's the same? It's not a white man killing a white man. White on white crime. That's why we're laughing, because it's white on white crime. Everybody doing their favorite Chris Rock impersonation. Y'all niggas are not funny. You sound ignorant, you look ignorant, and you stink. I made up the stink part, but you look like you sound like you stink. People are going through this, man, because Charlie Kirk was actually trying. That's it. I'm not saying he's Jesus. I'm not saying he's the second coming of the Lord. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that he was trying. And not only was he trying to communicate his message to people, but he was actually living it. That's so hard to do. It's so hard to do, man. To actually live it. To walk it like you talk it. That's hard. That is some difficult shit. Oh my God. But people have been really going through it, man. People have been really going through it. And it's y'all turn. I want y'all to understand this. This is how they look at it. Y'all know when Trump won again, and we was posting videos of liberal leftist tears, and we were making fun of them because they were just going crazy out of their minds because Kamala didn't win, which makes no sense. I don't know why they expected for Kamala, but Kamala would have kept the party going. Kamala would have kept the party going. That's all they voted for. They voted for somebody to keep the party going. That's not talking about qualifications. That's not important. Okay? When I see y'all talking about, but she wasn't qualified, she was a DEI, it does not matter. She was the one put in place to keep the party going. That's all it was about. Barack Obama clearly said that if I were to do a third term, I would do it on the other side of an earpiece. And I would pick a black woman to be the one sitting as the president while I controlled everything through an earpiece. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Kamala was just picked to be the next person to keep the party going, baby. Hey, we got to keep the party going, baby. Keep that money coming in, baby. Huh? Keep that money coming in. Yeah, we getting rich, bitch. We getting rich. 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 They was getting rich. Look at Nancy Pelosi. People who have been working down Fifth Avenue, trading stocks their entire lives, started stealing moves from Nancy Pelosi because she had the inside scoop. Her and Paul had the inside daggone scoop. The Democrats were getting rich. LGBTQ were getting whatever they wanted. LGBTQ they were starting to really affect and impact social media, where we couldn't say anything about those letters or we would be violating community guidelines. So much power. Now, I don't know how much power they already have. I'm not going to fake like I do. I'll leave that up to you historians, to you people who are y'all are such experts when it comes to politics. I'll leave that up to you all. I'm simply a human being trying to learn what's going on in the world and creating content and teaching other people how to do it at the same time. Why? Because I wouldn't have started this channel if it wasn't about me finding out how to run these things and teaching other people how to do it, because they have gifts, they have a purpose too. I don't know what their purpose is, but if they can use me as a resource to help catapult them, so they not have to bump their heads where I bump my head, so they not have to spend the unnecessary money that I spent, I'm gonna help them. I got them. Let Charlie Kirk rest in peace. All right? If you are somebody on here that disagree with me, that think I'm a fool, that think I'm a coon, that think I'm a traitor to my people because I'm black, I invite you to join me in this live stream or any of my live streams. Only rule is you got to cam up. and you can't be in agreement of me. I'm talking about the people that are in disagreement of me. Pull up. I plan on doing this often. Look, guys, I don't have an attitude. I just have love in my heart. But Charlie Kirk's death and how things are going, it actually hurt, man. It hurt because I don't like seeing people go at each other like this. This is horrible. This is horrible. He died on live TV and people are joking about it as if it was a damn movie, as if it was a TV show. They're joking about it. I don't like that, man. I don't like where this world is right now. I don't like that snuff film is still all over the internet. I don't like the fact that I'm thinking about, can we censor these people? I don't even want to censor people. I just don't like the fact that people are posting it. I think it's foolish, man. Because Erica is still living. Her kids are as well. They got to deal with this. They got to deal with this, man. They got to deal with it. It's unfortunate, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see here. I'm trying to see these daggone super chats because I'm horrible. I don't really go live on my phone, and I don't know how to do it all like that. But I want to read these super chats because people, they submitted a super chat. Clark Hamilton. Too many think Jesus. Hold on. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. He says, too many think Jesus. I wish I could show this to you guys. For my phone, channel activity as moderator. Dang, I can't highlight it. Okay. I can't highlight it. All right. Clark says, too many think Jesus lived a long time ago and is now gone. Wrong. We are the body of Christ and he lives in us. Love one another. Amen to that. Thank you. That was nice. And that was true. That was nice and that was true for sure. That's why we can't speak negatively about ourselves because that's blasphemy. People think saying God damn is using the Lord's name in vain. Well, saying I am and saying something negative is using the Lord's name in vain because God is I am that I am. So if you say I am stupid, you're saying that the Lord, not only is the Lord stupid, but God lied when he said that he created you in his image. If God created you in his image, you're not stupid. If God created you in his image, you're nothing negative. You're filled with nothing but positivity and you just have to tap into it. That's it. Light the flame, man. Get it going. Get it done. Tap in. So you're absolutely right. He lived what he preached. He wasn't a racist. He was an honest Christian who stood up for his beliefs. I agree with that 1,000%. I agree with that 1,000%. Let me see here. Sorry, I can't really activate these. I need to go live on my phone a little bit more because I don't know how to put the super chats on the screen, gang. I apologize, man. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. See here. That's what Trump is. He donated to all of them and crypto scams on behalf of Israel, looking real bootlickerish. Listen, if you know that to be true, then it's true. If that's really the truth, and he's doing wrong stuff with his money, then yeah, that's bootlickerish. It most certainly is. But from what I'm hearing, I just now checked out the latest Candace where she's talking about Charlie Kirk. And shout out to Candace. She's going hard. She's going hard after Netanyahu in Israel right now because she knows some things that we don't know. And plus, she was really close to Charlie Kirk. They used to have fun all the time, communicate with each other over the phone, through text, visit each other's families. They was real close, man. They was on stage together. Like, shout out to them. And I know she's going through it right now, but she's looking at everything. And it turns out Israel definitely had a whole lot of money and power in Turning Point USA. But they was trying to control everything. And Charlie Kirk was against it. She said Charlie Kirk did not want Israel to be in war with Iran. He wanted them to pull away, pause, and they didn't. But they was trying to get certain people to speak at Turning Point USA that he didn't agree with. They was trying to get certain people banned from Turning Point USA that Charlie Kirk was like, you know what? Nah, I think he's good for the movement. They're going to come up. So Candace was really on it. She's on it. So yeah. So if any of these guys are doing something wrong, man, I pray that they just go ahead and cut it out, because it will be found out. It will be found out. But you know, they'll take somebody up out of here before they let us find out the truth. Y'all know that, right? It's unfortunate, but that's all that was. I don't think the boy that killed Charlie Kirk did it because he just hated Charlie Kirk and he just had to go do it by himself. No, I think it was a way bigger plan than that. A huge plan. Yeah. And I also don't think that his father should have been paid for turning in his son. Nigga, you created him. Sorry. I'm just saying. That's foolish as hell. You created him. Not on purpose, because he was a veteran and he loved this country. He's a patriot and he's this, that, and that's his son. You told him how to shoot. You created him. And when he got lost, you didn't pull him close to you and say, man, what's going on? What's up, man? Tell me all about it. Oh, you got a boyfriend that's trying to be a woman right now? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, tell me more about that. How did that happen? You know you are bigger than what you think you are, right? God created you in his image. You are a man. You know that, right? And I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm just saying he shouldn't be paid for that. That seems a little shady to me. It does. Spread love to everyone. Energy is everything. Thank you so much, Nick P. Shout out to Nick P, man. I wish I could show these daggone super chats up here. Dang it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Such a blessing. Renee Suzanne. Jesus is not a bad word, not a hateful word, and spreading his word is not a crime. You better preach it and teach it, Renee. You better preach it and daggone teach it, young lady. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it now. Okay, yeah. Jesus is not a bad word. I love that. Hey, right here. Thank you so much, big dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. This brother has been a blessing for a long time, man. Sheesh. I think I said what I got to say. I'm about to go ahead downstairs and reach out to some people. I got to answer some emails, do some work for my VIPs, make up with a couple of them, because it's new, man, but it's difficult. It's difficult. Love y'all, man. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are dope. I appreciate you. And I don't know how to pull up all these super chats because they go out, they time out after a while. But yeah, hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. If you submitted a super chat and I didn't read it, I apologize, man. Charge to my mind, not my heart. You know, my intent was